very good morning to you. 8:34 it is, Monday, November the 17th. That cold weather on the way. No place for T-shirts in the future. Gabby Agbon-Lahore.
No way.
Who is with me at the moment. We're live, by the way, from Birmingham City's training ground on Thursday, so very much looking forward to that. We're talking to some of the big names at Birmingham. Hopefully Chris Davis, the manager.
Yeah, hopefully.
A couple of the players in as well, on how they've found the step up.
Tom Huddleston as well as a coach there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Friend of mine, nice guy.
Oh, absolutely. Look, they've done well, I think, so far, haven't they? You know, and
I think it might be, Jeff.
I think expectations were quite high.
Yeah, I think it might be this season. You know what? They finish mid-table, and then they go again in the summer. And next season might be the one that they go up.
Yeah. Talking about centre forwards scoring goals for England, of course, Jay Stansfield has done it under 21 level. Mm-hmm. But that's to come on Thursday. To come right now, well, we talk to Stephen Hunt in just a moment or two. We've been talking about which of the big stars might miss out on the World Cup next summer. Adrian Durham fears for Cole Palmer. Let's take a quick call from Mark, who is a Chelsea fan. And because you're a Chelsea fan, Mark, I've got an idea where you're going to be coming from here. Morning, Mark.
Right, you lot. Forget all that scrolling past. You always keep watching my stuff, you watch Simon's stuff, and any other channel you like all their crap stuff. Stop, subscribe, you know what to do. Stop messing about.
Do you agree with Adrian, Mark?
Good morning, guys. It's got nothing to do with being a Chelsea fan. Cole Palmer was in the running for the Ballon d'Or. He's one of the best players in the world and recognised as such. But I've got a broader point to make, which is that there are going to be two major factors in this World Cup for players to deal with. One is going to be the appalling weather. I lived in the States for 15 years, and let me tell you, it is crushing at that time of year, number one. Number two, certain players are international. Certain players rise to the big occasions. Certain players don't. You know, we all love Saka. Well, I don't, but people love Saka, and he scored several goals for England. But the highest-rated team in the world that he scored a goal for is 17th in the world. He scored a goal against Switzerland. How about taking a player who has not only proven that he can play in that crushing heat and win by scoring 2 goals in a World Cup final, albeit a Club World Cup final, but has also scored but is also, here's the kicker, but is also the only player in recent memory who has scored a goal in a final against the number 1 ranked nation in the world, Spain. Cole Palmer. Not taking Cole Palmer. Adrian Durham. He's a. I didn't know he did comedy. He is hilarious. You don't take Cole Palmer.
Are you Chelsea fans still bringing up that Mickey Mouse World Cup?
Mickey Mouse World. Very good. Very good. Of course. Heat just happened to be a finalist of the occasion. Saka. I'm sorry, Foden. Show me Foden rising to the huge occasion. Another guy, nice flicks and tricks in Pep's disciplined system. As an international, everybody knows he's no international. To not take Palmer.
Look, Mark, you have put the hackles of many people up, no doubt. Arsenal fans in particular. I'm not having your comments about Bukayo Saka, but thank you very much indeed for that.
He's played in the heat.
Yeah.
So we should start.
Look,
give him the armband.
For me, I would certainly be taking Cole Palmer.
Of course.
100% of the time I'd be taking Cole Palmer. But, you know, it's unfair to criticise Bukayo Saka.
No, of course.
But about who he scored against.
I do agree that in those big occasions, I would like Cole Palmer to come off the bench.
Yeah.
He's so calm, isn't he? Doesn't bother him if he's playing in a final. Doesn't care. Top player. And out of 26 players, if you don't say Cole Palmer, there's a problem.
Yeah. Just got to prove his fitness.
Yes,
that's
all.
That's the only thing. One nation who could be on their way to the States next summer, Ireland, who pulled off the seemingly impossible yesterday, and the Late Late Show produced some wonderful commentary on RTE.
One last throw of the dice. It's all on this from Queevy Kelleher. Scales is up after it. Scales wins the header. The chance! Yeah! Oh, there's the goal! There's the goal! That's Troy Parrott. That is unbelievable. He scored a hat-trick. And right at the death, Ireland have done it. I've never seen anything like it. Absolutely remarkable. Right at the end, Hungary have been caught. They were hanging on. It seems like for the whole night. Certainly when it went 2-2. This is just stunning. 3-2. The time is up. The referee has to finish the game. I've no voice left.
I was listening to it. It was absolutely
amazing,
brilliant, and the scenes were just astonishing as well. That was commentary from RTE Sport. Troy Parrott, 5 goals in 2 games. So let's get some reaction from someone who was a member of the Ireland squad at the Euros in 2012. It's a very good morning to Stephen Hunt. Morning, Stephen.
Morning, Stephen.
I've watched that 100 times, guys, I think.
Well, it was miraculous, wasn't it? I mean, there's no other word for it.
Yeah, it was amazing, right? We've been starved of moments, and to get that moment last night just topped off an amazing few games for the Irish team. It's great.
Stephen, when you look at Troy Parrott, what he's done, 5 goals in 2 games, what an outstanding performance, get a hat-trick as well. But he's been in great form for Alkmaar, hasn't he? 20 goals in 37 appearances for AZ Alkmaar. Is he now the number 1 striker before Ferguson?
Yeah, listen, I would say Troy has had a difficult period to get to here. I think he got lost to Spurs when he started off his career. I've seen him as a 15-year-old, and he was already that tall, dangly winger centre-forward that he is. And I think he's found his feet in Holland. I think he's put the blinkers on in his personal life and got on with his job. And he's definitely now getting the rewards for that. And right now he's the number 1 striker, of course. Yes. He's just scored 5 goals in 2 games for Ireland. And bring it on, Evan Ferguson, Troy Parrott. Obviously, he's number 1. Sorry, Adam Ida. They're the ones chasing him now, and they've got to get in the team, and he is the main guy now.
Well, it's been an amazing few days for Ireland, but a particularly amazing few days for Troy Parrott. That's for sure. What about the manager? What's has people's perception of the manager changed? Because he's had all sorts of criticism since he took over.
Jeff, you know what it's like when you're going bad and you're going wrong, especially in Ireland, it's small. The press do come for you, and 3-4 games ago, the guy held his head high with dignity. He took the criticism on the chin, didn't bite back to the people that wanted a reaction. And now, thankfully, I think, listen, he's got Paddy McCarthy, John O'Shea, who are very experienced, very calm, level-headed guys, and would have warned the manager what the press can be like when it goes wrong. So for him to conduct himself in the right way, I'm delighted for him and his staff.
How important as well, because the playoffs, I mean, it's so complicated, who you can play, who you can't play, but how important would it be a home tie? Because the atmosphere against Portugal looked electric, especially when Cristiano Ronaldo got sent off.
Gabby, I was on the way to the game, and this young generation now haven't seen a big night for Ireland in a long time. And I literally walked from my hotel to the game, and all I could hear was Sue, young kids waiting to see Ronaldo, and for Troy Parrott to steal the show from the main man himself, it just gives the younger generation something to look forward to and something to aspire to. So it added to the night Ronaldo being sent off for sure. And again, on that note, I don't think Ronaldo could really move on the pitch. I think he's really struggling to get around international football. And of course, he's going to be in the Portuguese team. But they went and won 9-1 last night without him. So that'll cause a bit of friction too, for sure.
I would imagine that everybody involved with Irish football must wish that the playoffs took place tomorrow, because they're on such a roll at the moment, and confidence seemed to be non-existent before that Portugal game, even against Armenia. But now, confidence must be sky high.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Play them tomorrow. You know how the Irish boys celebrate, don't you?
Oh, yeah. The day after tomorrow. Well, 2 days after tomorrow.
They'll still be celebrating now. I think they'll probably be going to bed. And listen, the young generation of Irish players don't go out anymore. So for them to have a moment like that and celebrate success like they did last night, apparently, I've seen some videos on social media, it's good for them. Like, it brings them together. You have to have these moments. They're almost robotic, these young players now. And to have a moment like that, you need to make the most of it and enjoy it. So, yeah, we'll have a few weeks off first.
Stephen, it's been too long, hasn't it? We were saying earlier, like, Ireland, how amazing for the tournament the Republic of Ireland can qualify. I'm just thinking of the Irish bars around America, the fan base in America, the travelling fans. It'd be some spectacle, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and Gabby, I go back, and obviously you know what I do now for a living. I've seen these young players come through, and they've got more talent than a lot of us had. And I always wonder why and how they haven't produced better results. And I put it down to resilience. I put it down to naivety and being a bit mentally weak, I'll be straight. But the boys have grown up a little bit. Dara O'Shea said he's fed up the losing on the big stage for Ireland, and they've not had this moment. And Thursday gave them a taste of it. And last night, just listen, it's goosebumps even now thinking about last night, how it was. And I nearly punched the TV in the 82nd, 3rd minute on a couple of occasions when I've seen a couple of players do things. But then it's all forgotten, right? When you win the game like Troy Parrott did and go from there, it's great.
Brilliant. Stephen, look, thanks for joining us. I hope you're not too hungover this morning. Nothing like that, you know.
I've had Cheltenham, Jeff. I've had Thursday night there. I went to Cheltenham Saturday.
Oh, my goodness.
3-4 days. So I just need to
get to the spa, mate. Get to the spa.
Yeah. Good lad.
I got to do work at my spa. Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot, mate.
What's up, man, Stephen?
Brilliant. What a week it has been for the Irish, that's for sure.
Some positive news, isn't it?
Brilliant.
It's been quite poor, hasn't it, in recent years?
And I'm absolutely with you now. We should be desperate to want them to get to the World Cup finals because they will enhance those World Cup finals.
Jeff,
that's
how good was Scotland? We were there in the Euros.
Oh,
Scotland fans are amazing. They were friendly, enjoying themselves, partying, having a good time. Imagine Scotland, Wales, Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland, all qualifying.
Yeah.
Just good for the tournament.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely brilliant. I think we'd be pushing it a bit to see all of them going through, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Right, still to come on breakfast.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Benchmarks Kitchens and Joinery. Get trade prices on kitchens to suit all styles and budgets at Benchmarks.
And coming up after 9, we're taking more of your calls on England. Who would you like to see us facing in the friendlies in March? Should Jude Bellingham be throwing his arms up when substituted? And what about Cole Palmer? Adrian Durham reckons he's going to struggle to make the plane to the States. 03717 223344. Next, though, can rugby union boys win the Six Nations under Steve Borthwick? And more importantly than that, can they go on and win the World Cup? We'll be putting that question next to the 2003 World Cup winner, Lawrence Dallaglio. And that was our look ahead with Travis Perkins.